They scanned it. Yep, the Russians scanned it. Kailasa Temple, if you have not been following this, buckle up. This doesn't just rewrite Indian history, it rewrites human history. Because in this ancient temple, they found tool marks that prove that we don't even have tools that could do this. Context here, Kailasa was not built, it was removed from the side of a mountain, meaning they could make zero mistakes here when removing 200 to 400,000 tons of rock. And that's the first mystery. We don't know where any of that rock is. We also don't know when it was built. The main source of dating is land grants. So Kailasa Temple's right here. The first land grant was found on a copper plate 200 miles away. The second one was found even further away. That is all we are provided. The date would be useful to determine the tools used to make this. We know they had steel. India invented the steel that would later become Damascus steel. But in 1682, a Mughal emperor ordered 1,000 soldiers to destroy the temple. They had steel tools. The damage to the sculptures is extensive, and honestly, it's one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen humans do. But there's a silver lining. It showed us just how hard the rock is to even chip. Even with modern alloys, we just don't have enough power. Basalt is hardened lava. That's a 6 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Steel barely makes a scratch in it. So these Russian dudes timed 3 different people and measured how much volume of rock was removed after a 10-minute period. This was measured using photogrammetry, and mind you, these marks look nothing like what we see on the actual walls. Result? If you worked 3 years straight, you could only remove a cubic meter of this stuff. But since Kailasa is unfinished, we actually have the witness marks, or tool marks. The penetration depth of that cut exceeds what hydraulic breakers are capable of. Those cuts show extreme levels of force were used, so how do we get big equipment in here, unless they didn't use big equipment? Not just very large tools, they had precision tools. The level of detail we see in basalt is comparable to much softer soapstone, which would require a diamond tip drill bit. Using our perspective. So let's run this back. We've got flimsy dating. The time and manpower to create this are way off. We could build a great pyramid with the amount of rock that's missing from this place, and we don't know the tools they used to make it. In times like these, I do something crazy and listen to their history. Hindu tradition says this place was built by a dude called Vishvakarma. You should look into this guy, because one thing he can do is take solar radiance, measure it, reduce it, concentrate it, and convert it into divine tools. Now here's the thing, if you actually talk to a Hindu, none of them will even bat an eye if you suggest that they possibly had lasers back then. What we can for sure say about this place is that we don't know. Could they have had lasers? Maybe in a different form. I don't know. I'm just here to give you the tools to connect your own dots. If you want to watch the full doc, go check out Proto-Civilization. They did all the work. They're amazing.
카바머. 한때 플레이아디언들은 모든 인류에게 친구이자 스승, 그리고 가족으로 알려져 있었습니다. 그들은 다양한 이름으로 불렸습니다. 지구의 승천 계획의 일환으로 은하연합은 인간의 자유의지가 펼쳐지도록 우리의 시야에서 물러났습니다. 현대의 전문가들은 카일라사 사원, 대피라미드, 스핑크스, 페트라를 포함한 많은 고대 구조물이 어떻게 지어졌는지 설명하지 못합니다. 왜냐하면 인간이 그들을 만든 것이 아니기 때문입니다. 플레이아디언들은 카일라사 사원이 인간이 사용하도록 지어졌으며 은하연합 회의에 사용된 여러 구조물 중 하나라고 말합니다. 그들은 우리가 스스로 깨달을 수 있도록 많은 단서를 남겨두었습니다.